Hello everyone, myself Sonal Abrol and today I'll be discussing about the production technology of papaya. Before starting my presentation, I would like to thank our course instructor Dr. Prashant Bakshi sir for giving us such an engaging assignment. The subtopics which I'll be covering are botanical description of papaya, general characteristics, climatic and soil requirements, method of propagation, sowing and planting, intercultural operations, types of flowers, varieties, papain, its uses and extraction process, manures and fertilizers, maturity indices, harvesting and yield of papaya along with the disease and pest of papaya. Starting on with the botanical description of papaya. Scientific name is Carica papaya. Common name is wonder fruit of tropics and subtropics, tree melon, breakfast fruit and papao. Family is Caricaceae. Chromosome number is 18 and is diploid in nature. Origin is tropical America or Mexico. Inflorescence is cymose. Fruit is berry. Edible portion is mesocarp. Some general characteristics are: yellow color of papaya is due to caricaxanthine pigment. The seed of papaya is enclosed within a gelatinous layer called sarcotesta. Metaxenia effect is seen in papaya, which is the effect of the foreign pollen on the characteristics of tissues that develop outside the seed coat, like the size of fruit and its maturity time. Papaya is dioecious, but gynodioecious and hermaphrodite types are also observed. It is a thermosensitive, day neutral, polygamous and cross-pollinated plant. Papaya is best suited as an intercrop in mango orchard. Carpine, which is a diuretic and heart stimulant, is obtained from papaya. Papaya flowers continuously throughout the years. Carica condammercensis, also known as mountain papaya, is a frost-tolerant species of papaya. India ranks 4th in papaya production in the world, with Andhra Pradesh as the leading state in area and production. 1 gram of papaya has approximately 20 seeds, so the test weight of papaya is 50 grams. Latex obtained from green papaya fruit has pepsin enzyme and is used commercially for papain extraction. Average papain yield of one plant is 25 grams and the protein content of papain is 72.2%. Climatic and soil requirements. Papaya requires tropical climatic conditions. It is susceptible to frost, which is the most limiting factor, and water-logging conditions. Optimum temperature for germination is 30 degrees Celsius. Optimum temperature for vegetative growth is 21 to 33 degrees Celsius, and for normal cultivation it is 25 to 35 degrees Celsius. Carpellodi formation occurs if the temperature drops below 20 degrees Celsius, and it is the process of fusion of ovary and stamen in a hermaphrodite flower. Soil requirements. Papaya requires well-drained, fertile soil which is rich in organic matter. Deep clay and calcareous rocky soil is not suitable for its cultivation, and the ideal soil pH is 6 to 7, which is nearly neutral. Method of propagation. Papaya is commercially propagated through seeds selected from healthy ripe fruit. The seeds should be rubbed with ash to remove sarcotesta to facilitate better germination. Soaking seeds in 100 ppm Ga3 solution also facilitate the germination process. Papaya seeds are viable for a period of 45 days approximately, and the seedlings for transplanting are prepared in poly bags which become ready for transplanting in 6 to 8 weeks. Sowing and planting. Planting media should be disinfected with 2% formalin. Seed rate is 250 to 300 grams per hectare for gynodioecious varieties and 450 to 500 grams for dioecious varieties. Pit size for papaya is 45 cm lengthwise, 45 cm width and 45 cm height. Spacing is 1.8 meter into 1.8 meter for normal plantation, and under high density plantation it is 1.2 meter into 1.2 meter. Planting time is spring, which is from Feb to March, monsoon, which is from June to July, and autumn, which is from October to November. Most serious disease of papaya seedling is damping off or stem rot, which is caused by Pythium afenidermatum. Intercultural operations. Weed control is done through chemical herbicides like flucloraline or butachlor at the rate of 2 kg per hectare. Thinning is done by retaining one male plant for every 10 female plants. Irrigation is done at an interval of 8 to 10 days in winter and 6 days in summer by ring method. Intercrops like vegetables and pulses are usually used. Types of flowers. There are 3 types of flowers in papaya: staminate or male flowers, which are narrow and tubular flowers on long peduncles from each leaf axils. Pistillate or female flowers, which are borne singly or in group on leaf axils surrounding ovary, which swells and develop into the fruit. Hermaphrodite flowers, which are big in size and no peduncle is attached to them. This is a comparative image of the 3 flowers, that is the male, female and hermaphrodite papaya flowers. Varieties. Gynodioecious varieties of papaya. Pusa delicious, which is a popular variety. Pusa majesty, which is a high papain yielder. Kurk honeydew, which is a IIHR Bangalore variety. Arka surya, which is free from papaya odor, and Arka prapat, which is free from papaya odor as well. Dioecious varieties of papaya. Pusa giant, which is used for tutti frutti and candy. Pusa dwarf, which is a dwarf papaya variety. Pusa nanna, which is a mutant variety based on gamma radiation and is suitable for high density plantation or pot garden. CO5, which is a high papain yielder and has approximately 1500 to 1600 kg per hectare papain. CO6, which is a selection variety from Pusa majesty. Both CO5 and CO6 are from Coimbatore, Tamil Nadu. Talking about the hybrid varieties of papaya, these are CO3 and CO4, in which CO3 is a cross between CO2 and Sunrise Solo, and CO4 is a cross between CO2 and Washington variety of papain. Papain is a commercial product obtained from raw papaya and finds vast uses as tenderization of meat, manufacturing of chewing gums, cosmetics, dental paste, preparation of drugs, etc. Average papain obtained from one plant is 25 grams, and the highest papain yielding variety of papaya is CO5, which yields about 1500 to 1600 kg per hectare papain, and the protein content of papain is 72.2%. Papain extraction process. Papain is extracted from immature fruit about 90 to 100 days old, generally during the winter season and early mornings. About 4 to 6 longitudinal cuts are given at 2 mm depth. Latex is collected by 5 to 6 tappings in aluminium or plastic vessel. Sieve the latex and dry under sun or vacuum for papain extraction. Manures and fertilizers. At planting, about 10 to 15 kg FIM, 100 gram phosphorus and 125 gram potassium is given to the crop, and the subsequent dose is followed as given in the table. Talking about the maturity indices and harvesting, papaya comes to bearing within a year and the economic life of plant is 3 to 4 years. Harvested when the fruit is full size, light green with a tinge of yellow at apical end, yellowish green or fully yellowy fruit for the local market. Yield is 40 to 60 kg per plant or 30 to 60 tons per hectare. Talking about the disease of papaya, first is damping off or stem rot, which is caused by Pythium afenidermatum and is the most serious disease of seedling in papaya. Next is leaf curl virus, and the symptoms are curling of leaf upside down, deformed fruit and stunted growth. The vector of this virus is whitefly or Bemisia tabaci. Papaya ring spot virus. It exhibits yellow leaf distortion, watery soaked spot on leaf, fruit, trunk and petiole, and the vector is aphids, which is the Mysis persicae. Talking about the pest of papaya, first is papaya mealybug, which is Paracoccus marginatus, and it causes chlorosis, leaf deformation, fruit drop, sooty mold on the fruit, and the natural enemies are ladybird beetle and the lacewings. Any pesticide such as dimethoate solution can be used. Papaya thrips. Thrips parvis pinus, and it causes deformed leaves, less yield of fruit, pale zigzag lines on the fruit. Papaya aphid, also known as Mysis persicae, and it causes the molting of leaves, leaving spot on the fruit, etc. This is the detailed description of the production technology of papaya. I hope I have covered all the points in detail. Thank you very much.